Hello and welcome to the day 3 of FIFA World Cup review. And as you know that today was Brazil versus Morocco and Australia versus Turkey. First, let's talk about Brazil versus Morocco. And as I mentioned in the previous video of Brazil, I already mentioned that if Brazil wants to win the World Cup, then any team in the World Cup campaign wants to win the World Cup, then they have to fix the one most important thing, which is team play. And if they don't do that, then they would struggle not only in this campaign, but the reality of this campaign is that any team can do wonders because this is a one game tournament and every team plays a single match. And if even a giant like Brazil can get a setback from a Morocco, which I also mentioned earlier are the dark horse of this tournament, as you can see from the last 2022 World Cup where they reached semi-final and knocked out Portugal, which was like literally unbelievable. After that, they also were for the very first time in the history of their tournament, they win against Brazil in 2023, and then now again they drawed with Brazil. Like, it is crazy how World Cup has started. First, USA scored 4-1 win in their opener match, then Brazil draws with Morocco, and then Australia beats Turkey. Like, so crazy. Like, I'm so intrigued right now in this World Cup. And I was also reading somewhere that Brazil Neymar was wanted to play but wasn't fit enough according to the staff, and that's why he couldn't join. But now the group is wide open, especially the Brazil one. Group C is wide open because of the draw. Now next two matches of Brazil would be very important matches because they have to win at any cost. They want to make it till quarterfinals, and it would be really interesting to see. But the very one of the most important thing which I mentioned earlier also, like any team, whether it's Argentina, Portugal, or any other team which we consider as a small dark horse or a giant, if they have to win this tournament, then only one thing which matters is every game matters, and especially the whole team has to play collectively. And if they don't, then they would struggle, and that's the point. Like Brazil, if you have watched the game, then Brazil was struggling because they couldn't play collectively. You can say that Neymar would have played, and then the Brazil would have played much better collectively, but still Brazil was depending on the solo plays, for example the Vinicius Junior goal. But if you want to win the tournament, then you can't survive like this. You have to play collectively, and that is something which Morocco did, and they defended till the end. So shocking to see like Brazil getting a setback in the very first game of FIFA World Cup 2026. And let's see how this Neymar affects when he enters the Brazil second game, and let's see how does Brazil go after this pressure, especially on the Don Carlo and Ancelotti after having the best players of the top European clubs in Brazil squad. So let's see how does it go. So this is day 3 of review of FIFA World Cup 2026, and follow for more updates.